Genesis chapter 5 verses 1 through 5. Genealogies. BC 3852. This is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that God created man. In the likeness of God made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begat a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Seth. And the days of Adam after he had begotten Seth were 800 years, and he begat sons and daughters. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. The first words of the chapter are the title or argument of the whole chapter. It is the book of the generations of Adam. It is the list or catalogue of the posterity of Adam, not of all, but only of the holy seed who were the substance thereof, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came, the names, ages, and deaths of those that were the successors of the first Adam in the custody of the promise, and the ancestors of the second Adam. The genealogy begins with Adam himself. Here is 1. His creation. Genesis chapter 5 verses 1 through 2, where we have a brief rehearsal of what was before at large related concerning the creation of man. This is what we have need frequently to hear of and carefully to acquaint ourselves with. Observe here. 1. That God created man. Man is not his own maker, therefore he must not be his own master. But the author of his being must be the director of his motions and the center of them too. That there was a day in which God created man, he was not from eternity, but of yesterday. He was not the firstborn, but the junior of the creation. 3. That God made him in his own likeness, righteous and holy, and therefore, undoubtedly, happy man's nature resembled the divine nature more than that of any of the creatures of this lower world. 4. That God created them male and female, for their mutual comfort as well as for the preservation and increase of their kind. Adam and Eve were both made immediately by the hand of God, both made in God's likeness. And therefore between the sexes there is not that great distance and inequality which some imagine. 5. That God blessed them. It is usual for parents to bless their children, so God, the common Father, blessed his, but earthly parents can only beg a blessing. It is God's prerogative to command it. It refers chiefly to the blessing of increase, not excluding other blessings. 6. That he called their name Adam. Adam signifies earth, red earth now. God gave him this name. Adam had himself named the rest of the creatures, but he must not choose his own name, lest he should assume some glorious, pompous title. But God gave him a name which would be a continual memorandum to him of the meanness of his original, and oblige him to look unto the rock whence he was hewn, and the hole of the pit whence he was digged. Isaiah chapter 51 verse 1. Those of little reason to be proud who are so near akin to dust. He gave this name both to the man and to the woman, being at first one by nature, and afterwards one by marriage. It was fit they should both have the same name in token of their union. The woman is of the earth, earthy, as well as the man. 2. The birth of his son Seth, verse 3. He was born in the 130th year of Adam's life, and probably the murder of Abel was not long before. Many other sons and daughters were born to Adam, besides Cain and Abel before this. But no notice is taken of them, because an honorable mention must be made of his name only in whose loins Christ and the church were. But that which is most observable here concerning Seth is that Adam begat him in his own likeness. After his image Adam was made in the image of God. But when he was fallen and corrupt, he begat a son in his own image, sinful and defiled, frail, mortal, and miserable like himself. Not only a man like himself, consisting of body and soul, but a sinner like himself, guilty and obnoxious, degenerate and corrupt. Even the man after God's own heart owns himself conceived and born in sin. Psalms chapter 51 verse 5. This was Adam's own likeness, the reverse of that divine likeness in which Adam was made. But having lost it himself, he could not convey it to his seed. Note, grace does not run in the blood, but corruption does. A sinner begets a sinner, but a saint does not beget a saint. 3. His age and death. He lived in all 930 years, and then he died. A according to the sentence passed upon him. To dust thou shalt return. Though he did not die in the day he ate forbidden fruit, yet in that very day he became mortal. Then he began to die. His whole life afterwards was but a reprieve, a forfeited, condemned life. Nay, it was a wasting, dying life. He was not only like a criminal sentenced, but as one already crucified, that dies slowly and by degrees.